one each, yeah? First of our Alice Charles.
Brand new. PW Johnson.
I like this because it's old school.
he gave us a marvellous commentary yesterday, so here's John. Thank you.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Right, we've got a good selection of motorcycles. All tidied up and painted to a 10th degree. Yeah, we're going to have a couple of runs round and then we'll start talking. The last week we walked on the gold wing. Followed by some old bloke and aluminium head. So it's the iron engine. I've owned it about 2 years, that's all. Yes, yeah, I've bought it as is. No, that's been Motorcyclists Association. We're members throughout the country and also around the world, international. And rallies, very famous for what we call Holy Joes, which are teas and coffees 24/7.
Teas and coffee, sounds good, thank you very much. Another BSA, abandoned. And this is a D13, isn't it? D13, yeah. So called because of the Grey Horse. In the 60s, BSA started there, abandoned
Guys, BSN first and then come and have a look at the bikes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, John Ingram, for that wonderful commentary. That's much appreciated. Thank you also to the bikers. Very, very grateful for you bringing your bikes today. There is a static display. Do go and have a look at them when they're parked up. Fascinating bit of history. As I say, predominantly English bikes from about 1926 up to 1982. A few foreigners lurking in amongst them. But a brilliant display, I'm sure you'll all agree. We're running pretty much to time. Our next main ring exhibit is the Sheepdog display from Monica Russell. And if you're into ducks, it's quite something to watch. They are amazing to see them working. With us. They then are happy to come to show you the skills. Animals are not used to working apart from putting away at night. In different arenas with different sights, smells, noises all around them, yet they've still got total concentration to do the job
we're asking them to do. It's not that we're clever with them really, it's that it's been bred in these border collies over many years. South is the mother, and the only way they can reprimand the cubs or the pups is to pick them up by the scruff of the neck. Bess has just gone the wrong side, so she'd have had points off if she was in a trial for doing that. Just give them a shake by the scruff of the neck and just put them on the ground firmly. We never ever hit a dog. The cook Nige was carrying, they're not scared of that at all, because we often have crooks in our hand at home for catching lambs or anything like that, so they mustn't be scared of a stick. So they are never ever hurt, but they don't want to hurt because they don't do anything seriously wrong. And the crook that he's holding in his hand, that would originally been the root of a tree, hazel tree or blackthorn, and that would have been the root side, and you'd have selected one with a curve in it so that if you needed to put it around the neck. Yes, ideally we wouldn't have the same name. Type of name, we'd have had a Nan and a Bess or something like that, so they're totally different syllables. But as I said, I had Bess at 6 months old, we'd already got Beth, and Bess was already named, and I didn't think it was fair to swap the names. But ideally we wouldn't have a dog with similar sounding names. It's also working names, short syllables. You don't have any fancy long names for the working dog. They need to be workman-like names. We tend to always give a dog a different name so that we'll never have another Bess or a Beth. But some farmers, they'll always, when they lose one dog, the next dog will follow on with that name. So they'll get down to bill number 5 or something like that. Everyone's different. It's just that we tend to want to call all our dogs different names. So even though we obviously lose dogs, like anybody does, we still know that when we say Fly, we always know which dog that is. Bess doesn't want to do it for you. That's the other way of having a crook. When you haven't got the lead, put it in the collar to help hold her, and use the old lady. Ducks say they're getting a little bit warm. They prefer to go in the trailer and have some water and the food, and then they'll be back again later to show you again just how good the border collie is. Working for us. If we didn't stop them, sometimes they'd happily toddle around after these ducks all day. But the ducks, they have the orchard at home, so the dogs don't really see them or work them at all. But these dogs, as I said, they've been bred for work. And so if you are going to have a border collie from the working strain, no, we don't want to burn that pen now. We are being naughty. Well done. Right, we'll now have the duck derby to see if they can remember the way to the trailer. This trailer was new.